So a trans woman, a chaser, and a communist walk into a bar. Welcome back to Maoist self-help column. I have
I would consider myself a Midwesterner, not a communist, but I mean, I guess I
you
am both.
you do the communist LARP. You do the communist LARP. Okay, you literally fucking changed this group chat's image to the
No,
Euchre
that was me.
communists. Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
you.
Dylan.
Oh,
I
that
mean,
was still shit.
I am a diehard communist. This is true, but Dylan did that.
Wow, damn. So a few big things today with today's episode. This is the 9/11 episode. Big deal. Big deal. We
Never forget.
never forget. I forgore though. I unfortunately forgore. So I'm gonna
I
have
would
to
like to
atone for my
say,
sins. Okay, yeah. What's
I
up?
would like to say briefly, I would like to extend my best wishes to everyone, even the haters and losers, on this special date, September 11th.
That exactly.
Amen. They burned up.
Amen. Um, but the other reason it's special is if you can't hear, I have two fucking guests with me this time. It's not just one. I decided to invite two of you losers on tonight, and the losers of the night are Reid and Dyl. I'm gonna start with Reid. Reid, introduce yourself a little bit here. Just a quick intro. You can drop your at or whatever.
Hi, I am Rust Belt Red. That's underscores in between on Twitter. You might know me as Miguel Suez Canal or Johnny Chanco. I am the peak Midwestern nationalist. As I've said before, I'm also a communist. And you know what? I just love to shitpost and rift. So
That's yeah.
that's why I'm
That's
here.
yeah. And then we have Dyl here. Dyl, introduce yourself quickly for the viewers. Though they know you already. We've made fun of you on the show before.
Yeah, I sadly. Yeah, I'm Dill or I'm Dylan if you actually know me. But I'm Dill Guy not on Twitter, and I'm another Midwest nationalist, but I'm a woke liberal, as in I'm a socialist that is heavily involved in the Democratic Party. So I'm woke and
Yeah,
gay.
we'll make no excuses for the terror,
Yeah,
Dylan. Don't worry.
yeah. You're an electoralist. Yeah, no, you're straight up getting purged. We gotta purge Dyl here.
You know,
Electoralist says I'm actually elected, so
Yeah, you are.
you know,
We have.
Morgan.
I have an actual elected official on this show now. This means I am like I'm
the
peak.
most minor you could get, but yes.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
it.
your electorate is like what, 11 people?
Well, 11 people voted for me. It's like 700 some registered Democrats and
Wait,
independents.
wait a second. Were you how many people voted against you, or were you the only candidate? So you
I,
just got.
I was the only person, yeah,
Oh, so okay.
unopposed.
Man,
So now I
man,
say Lincolns.
I have the most pathetic politician on here. Most pathetic politician.
Amen.
Amen. You also may know Dill as Chaser Guy 9 or Reddit bisexual.
Not true.
Not
We are
Not meeting the
dispelling those
allegations.
rumors right now.
is this
We are
No,
is
you,
this,
the allegations.
are we using the show tonight as an opportunity to dispel the rumors here? Is that
Yeah,
truly what you want to
there
use this as?
exactly. Out in the forefront. I gotta just say it. I love women and some men too. But people, these friends on Twitter, they go, "Oh, he replies to this one trans woman. He must be a chaser." It's not true. It's
every
simply
single
not true.
Liv Agar selfie
Yeah,
you reply to.
yeah, like I'll be like scrolling through it and I just see you like, "Oh, looking good today. Looking wonderful today, Liv. Wow, what a great shirt, Liv." Dude, you like you can say everything you want. You will never beat the allegations if you keep being like, "That is excellent today."
Actually, I haven't responded to the past few, so
Oh, he's growing. He's growing as a person. You know,
well, it's not funny anymore because you guys just keep shitting on me for being nice.
I
Nice, you call it. Mhm.
still, I
I'm
don't
not.
want
I'm not in the DMs. That's the difference. I'm not a chaser.
Okay,
I'm not in the DMs.
okay. At least
I'm
you
just in
aren't
the
in the
replies.
DMs. You at least you aren't in
That
the
we know
DMs.
of.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. That's true.
That we know of.
Can I get some,
I'll send screenshots of my DMs.
yeah, you have to send us screenshots of your DMs right now to prove that you are not in DMs. Like you record a video of your phone screen, scroll through all your Twitter DMs, and if I see one trans woman on there, you're certified
Well, I mean,
chaser. And that
there are, but like
well,
that's
yeah, with me.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm immediately just interacting.
It's a catch-22.
Yeah,
No matter what he does, he's a
yeah,
chaser.
exactly. We're
Because it's true.
No, you can't say that. You can't do this to me.
well, I mean it's my show. It's my show. So
You know,
Bullshit.
speaking of your show, Morgan, while he's doing that, I noticed we're the first Midwesterners as
that
guests on
is
this
true.
show.
Well, okay. I mean, you say like it is funny, yeah. As like I half this fucking show was talking about my lived experience in one of three places: St. Cloud, Minneapolis, or Chicago. But I've yet to get another Midwesterner on.
St.
But
Cloud, the Stalingrad of Minnesota. I like it.
no. So it's more like the Dresden of Minnesota, and it needs to be firebombed. Like just just 40 million nukes on Stearns County, Minnesota would fix everything.
Hey,
Would fix
hey, man.
all of our problems.
You know, I do have to say, and maybe the electoralist can use this in his next campaign, but I really do think, and this is from personal experience in my town, we had an abandoned shipyard. As soon as that got torn down, the entire place went to shit. It became Republican. I hate it. I think every single town in America, big or small, needs an abandoned factory.
We do have
Hey
a
man,
few.
that's what I've been
Yeah,
saying. Like,
we have a few of those in St. Cloud. Because St. Cloud,
And
well, it
that's
was.
why it's good.
I mean, okay, St. Cloud ain't the worst place on the world, but like, by God, in Minnesota, you can't really get much worse in Minnesota. Besides maybe like Southwest Minnesota, but they don't really even exist. So,
I mean,
that's
Fargo.
this is East Dakota. Like,
yeah, I mean,
bro, get
basically,
real.
basically, once you get south of Wilmer, yeah, it is basically just East Dakota. It is a
Wilmer, Wilmer? Hardly know her. Got her.
oh wow, man, why did I have to invite the two whitest bitches I
That's
know?
such a Polak joke. Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of ethnic white are we here? I'm. As I've established, very ethnically German.
I do have some kraut in me. I do.
You're a little
Um,
kraut. Okay.
my grandfather was full-blooded kraut. He married a full-blooded Polak, and I don't know anything about my dad's side because my dad's a deadbeat. Fuck you, Greg.
Fuck you,
Oh, I
Greg.
could feel that.
Can we get fuck you, Greg trending? Dill, what's your dad's
Yeah.
name? We'll get
Can we-
your dad's. We'll get you to say
Paul.
fuck you, Paul. Fuck you,
Yeah.
Greg. Get that shit trending. I need that shit trending right
Hey
now.
man.
And give it no context either. I want no context on that shit. I just want
You know-
fuck you, Greg, and fuck you, Paul trending, and we do not explain it unless you listen to the show.
This is the Midwestern experience. It's
Exactly.
deadbeat dads,
Deadbeat
abandoned
fathers.
factories, and communism.
I have to admit something. My father's not a deadbeat. He was there with me my entire life. A little shitty
Well, that's why
sometimes.
you're trans, though, right?
Yeah.
You have other issues. You don't have.
I
you
do
don't
have-
a father.
Well, see, I did have a father in my life. It's just that, like, my issues with my dad come down from the fact that he let me regularly drink since the age of 14. So,
Happens to the best of us.
yeah, I like, you could kind of argue it all stems from that, really. Like, I don't know if it was Miller High Life that made me trans, or if it was, just an inherent thing growing up, but I'm leaning towards the Miller High Life. Drink enough Miller
always
High Life,
considered-
will become trans. That is
I've always considered Miller High Life the bisexual beer, but
Yeah,
interesting.
well,
I
it
know.
is indeed the champagne of beers, so of course.
I mean, it is the champagne of beers. I don't know. That's what my dad always got growing up. Like, until he went on a PBR kick, and then now I'm like,
I'm
PBR
sorry.
PBR is
I'm
good.
sorry
Me.
for you.
PBR is good. Shut the fuck up. PBR is it's not the greatest beer on earth, but not
didn't
at
real-
all. But for the price you're getting it for, it's pretty decent. It's pretty
I
decent.
didn't realize I was with one of those Midwesterners. Okay.
Oh,
See, my father. No, so my problem is that my father was in life too long, and he loved honey browns, which I think had recently changed his name. But it's the cheapest amber beer you could buy, like in a 6-pack, and that's all he drank until he had
Damn.
quote unquote health problems, and he switched to Michelob Ultra.
that's what's up when you have health problems from alcoholism. You switch to Michelob. You know, it's a
Yeah,
safer.
we like Mickey. It's a good day
I'm
drinking
not,
beer.
I don't think I've ever drank Mickey, actually. I think, come to think of it, I've never drank Mickey. Because, like, growing up for me, it was, High Life, Budweiser, or, Busch. Those were the three.
Well,
and then Hams. Hams was the fourth one.
I'm a
Well,
Gens
see,
fan myself.
I'm surprised you didn't mention Natty Light because, see, as a former Western Ohioan and a former cashier, during the summer we would sell the 32 packs of Natty Lights, like with the flamingos on it. Like we would sell out 3 pallets a day of that shit. I don't know why people
Natty Light is
drink it
the
like
trailer park beer of choice.
That
exactly. I mean,
I
that's where I
think
used to live was just like a huge trailer park.
I had a
pretty
few
much.
Natty Lights. Was not a fan. Not a fan of Natty Lights.
Well,
Not a fan.
at least you got that right.
Yeah. See, I'm wrong on a lot of things, but I know. But what my beer
tell
of
you, though.
yeah, no, my beer of choice lately though, having since moved to Chicago, has been Old Style or Miller Lite, just because those two are the most common.
I tell you, the best beer ever is when you're just sitting on a hot beach and then you have a cold summer shandy in your hand.
Oh, that is what's
Staring
up.
at it.
See, that's my mom's beer of choice. Is a good shout out to Lenny's, Lemon Kugel.
Oh,
You go-
yeah,
you
that's
go up
what's
north.
up. Big up Lenny's. Big up Lenny's. Yeah.
You
Have
go
we
up north, you get some summer shandy, and you chill. You're grill pilled up there.
Dude, I
Hey, man.
fucking hate not having a car because I really want to go up north. Really want to go up fucking north. I've been wanting to
This is the other Midwestern experience is going up north. It's
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
you don't get that elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, like any part of the Midwest, everybody always has a cabin up north. It may be yours, it may be a family member's, but somebody's got a cabin.
It's either a cabin or a campground.
Yes, one of the two.
One of the two, always.
And see, for my family, it was a boat slip at Lake Erie.
Oh,
Marblehead.
interesting.
It would go up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
for
up
my
north is
yeah.
just
For my family, going up north was either we go up to Brainerd, Nisswa area for a weekend, or we go up to like Duluth for the weekend. Those were our two.
See, so the furthest north I've been is Duluth area. I never went to Duluth proper, but like in the second grade or whatever, over the summer, did like a week-long trip. We drove the long way
You drove
to outside Duluth.
How the
We
fuck do you
went
drive the
through-
long way? Do you have to go through like Michigan or some shit? Or that sounds like the short way. Actually.
No, that's the short way.
Yeah.
We went through Illinois.
What the? Why would you do that? Why? Unless like
Because
go
we're
to see
moving on
Chicago,
the-
I guess. I don't know.
see,
No, we didn't see anything. We literally we went from farmland to farmland. Like we just went to an 8,000 acre farm.
what the? That's
Your family's weird, Dylan.
yeah.
I'm
That's
That's
sorry.
what I've been saying.
Yeah, like okay,
You're
like
telling me now
I
for the first
understand.
time.
I understand going the long way if you want to stop off at like Chicago or Minneapolis, but like
No, my
you
grandfather just wanted to go through different states. Now going back, like we
Interesting.
went over the Mackinac Bridge. Although like the
Uh.
RV, the slides started to come out while we were on the bridge with construction,
oh
which was not fun.
yeah, that's
Oh,
not
God.
fun.
No.
That was terrifying.
You
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
I might show my falseness here, but I have to say I've been up north all throughout the Lower Peninsula. I've been in the center, I've been over to Alpena, I've been across to Ludington, but I've never crossed the Mackinac Bridge.
You've never been to
Bro, it's
Okay, you know
I
what's
want.
You know what's really funny for
Fake
me?
ass Euchre.
I have plans to go to the UP. It's going to be either within the next month or next spring, but
Dude, you gotta. Can
You have
I haven't been
concepts
yet.
of plans.
Dude, you gotta take the long way and pick me up so you can bring me up to the UP. You gotta bring me up to the UP. 'Cause-
I have been saying that throughout the Midwestern Caucus, we need to have a meetup in like Gary, Indiana, and
I
go
mean-
urban
Yeah.
exploring.
I mean, I literally live right on the train. Like, I can get there really easily from where I live. So
Yeah, but that's the problem with everyone else, not you.
yeah,
Dingus.
no, unfortunately, I'm blessed with the the God-given privilege of living in Chicago area.
Yeah.
And no, I live in not even
I'm-
Chicago area. I live in Chicago, but
I'm a perfidious Akronite, so
You're not even a
I can-
Akronite. You're a transmite. You're from bumfuck, Western
Yeah.
Ohio, right?
okay. And I live in Akron now, full time. You can't.
yeah, no,
take me
you
from
can't
me.
you can't make. I've like okay, like some people make fun of like Chicago like transplants, but like some people it's really easy to get settled in. I mean, like 3 months ago, I was in living in like fucking Minneapolis, depressed as hell, and now I'm living in Chicago, watching baseball and getting myself depressed.
You're depressed as hell.
Yeah, I'm
Getting
depressed.
depressed watching baseball.
My depression is now manifested in the Chicago way. See, back in Minnesota, it
Yeah.
was manifested in the Minnesotan way, but it's really easy for transplants to start getting depressed in the ways where they move to or however the fuck. I'm bad at English.
That's another facet of Midwestern culture right there, though, is baseball. I mean, we all love baseball.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no,
I'm going to a Columbus Clippers games this Sunday.
Yeah,
It's gonna
yeah,
be
Dylan,
fun. Got
I
free
don't-
tickets.
I don't mean to be offensive here, but you really do love baseball in a weird bisexual way. You're like a really
Yeah.
hyper fan.
No, okay, so what's going to be funny is after I go to the Clippers game, that means I've gone to every in-state minor league affiliate of
Jesus
the Cleveland
Christ.
Guardians, but
Jeez,
I have not been to a Guardians game ever.
what the fuck?
I've
Oh,
never been
so
to a
weird.
Major League game.
I've
Speak-
been to so many Tigers games. It's just I can't even count it.
Speaking of the
I also went to an Erie Seawolves game this year.
dude, why the fuck are you going to all these minor league games when you could like be me and
It's fun.
I mean, I suppose.
They're
I don't
very
have
cheap. That is the nice
no.
thing.
The issue is that Chicago doesn't really have any minor league teams. I think I'd have to go all the way up to
No, you have
Schaumburg.
the Cubs and you have the White Sox. You
Well, I
don't
mean,
need-
okay,
Yeah.
let's be real though. When I'm watching the White Sox, I'm basically watching minor league baseball. So like,
This is
I
true.
mean, there must be some like independent leagues or whatever. I mean, I haven't
there
delved
might
that
be.
deep into it because like
I don't know. I mean, I also don't give like I'm one of those people though. It's like I like baseball, but now that football started, I don't really give a fuck anymore. Because football is my main
see,
sport.
since I'm a band kid, I'm forced to pay attention to college football. I mean, I pay attention to the Browns
Dude,
anyway, but-
Dill, you always get mad at us for
Now I'm
making
also-
so much fun of you. But like, you're also a fucking band kid. Like, dude, you do this
Yeah.
to yourself. You don't have to open up about these things. You wonder
We
why.
already know that you're a bisexual. You didn't have to say that you
Yeah.
were a band kid.
yeah,
Yeah. Wait, what do you play? What do you play?
clarinet.
Clarinet. Oh my god. Oh, this.
Yep.
Yeah, fucking Reddit bisexual. Fucking
No,
holy
it's not.
shit.
I could wish cast on you and like do a whole lot of astrology based on that, but I also don't want to be shunned from the
This is
communities.
astrology is banned from this podcast. I am banning astrology.
That's good.
That's a new rule.
Hippies are
I
banned
get a-
too, right?
I get $1,000 to be in the marching band. All right.
Yeah, your
That's all I'm
tuition
saying.
costs what, like 10,000? So like,
Yeah, actually.
yeah, man, you they
well, I'm not
fucking.
paying housing right now, so
Oh, that's
I'm
what's
off
up.
campus. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my stupid fucking university privatized housing. So,
oh my god.
and they privatized parking and food. Oh, okay. So I found out something really funny today about my university. We
Yeah,
basically
what's
had an internal coup.
What?
So the previous president, his name was Gary. The guy sucked. He was like he's originally from Texas, and he's just like a guy who's president of universities. They just hire him
Yeah.
to be a president, and they hired him right before COVID. He got us
Oh.
through COVID pretty fine, but other than that, like he just fired professors, then tried to hire them back for half the pay,
Oh my
and like
god.
a bunch of like we're $130 million in debt, and this guy is doing everything wrong. And then the year before, they renewed his contract, but then last May, all of a sudden, he goes, "Oh, I'm voluntarily leaving." Then a few days ago, it's revealed from emails that they forced him out.
Oh my god.
And then today, I get an email like, we have a service, it's called Zip Mail, so it's like our little newsletter or whatever. And it was talking about, we're the official partner university of the Cleveland Browns. And like, it was like a very quick announcement. Apparently, the new president had been working on it since before he became president.
Oh.
And that he was basically doing all these maneuvers behind the scenes. So I sent my friend the ending scene from Death of Stalin, where it shows up and it's Brezhnev.
Just
Oh my
peering
God.
That's
over
basically
it.
what was going on with our new president.
Oh my god.
It's just like, it was the fucking shadow president for like an entire year.
No,
That's
you know
so
what?
real.
That's what's up. Honestly, like, you know, I mean, he should have been like an actual politician, but like, no, he just decided.
I was going to say that does remind me of we have 4 bridges in our city where I live because we're important and on the lake. And it's a
Amen.
federal waterway, so you have to have the big lake freighters be
Yeah.
able to come through. So
Yeah.
they're all drawbridges. The city, of course, because this is the Midwest, we went through a little period called deindustrialization and got poor as fuck. So we didn't have money for all the bridges.
Yeah.
Had to sell off too, technically. Didn't really. Just they didn't try to do anything else but sell it off. And all of that happened, and the city commission, they held public meetings, because of course you have to hold public meetings for this sort of stuff. They let everybody in, and I don't think anybody said any one good thing about privatizing the bridges.
Yeah.
They just had everybody come in and scream for 2 hours, and they just said, "All right, we're gonna vote. Everybody want to sell the bridge? Yeah, okay, it's through."
Damn.
Yeah, that was very much like
Oh.
motion passes unanimously.
Well, we
So you have
fucking
the scene?
did that with parking spots in Chicago, like our parking meters back in 2008.
I mean, yeah, the same thing.
We have parking meters in the city too, but now they're all digital, and you have to download a fucking
Yeah,
app
but are
if you
they?
want to
But are
park
they?
downtown.
Are they
Oh.
at the very least owned by the city? They're not in Chicago.
Yeah, that's the
See,
thing.
with
that's the
Akron,
thing I
we have
hate
a
about it.
mix. So, like, there's some meters that are still coin only, some that are digital, some that just don't work, and they put trash bags over them.
Damn.
But then on the weekends, everything is free downtown, including the parking decks.
Yeah, I mean, they do. A lot of
Like,
cities are
dog
doing
and
that
such.
after COVID because they want people to come back downtown.
Yeah.
What? I don't
And
actually.
you know what?
I don't fully understand. I don't know the full parking situation in Chicago because I don't have a car at all. I take the train everywhere. Like, you
The
know.
only
See,
thing
the
I
thing with
know
Akron-
about internal Chicago politics is that Lori Lightfoot has the biggest dick in Chicago.
That's true.
Well, not
That's
anymore.
true.
She's gone.
But she still does, though. That doesn't matter if she's not mayor anymore. She's got the biggest
what do
dick
you
in
mean?
Chicago.
Her dick
They
is bigger
drowned
than
her.
the Italians.
Yeah.
They drowned her in Lake Michigan. She's gone.
No.
They killed her.
No, I don't know. I don't think they're probably going to do that to Brandon
Her dick
Johnson.
was
though.
too bad.
They're
We killed
probably
her.
doing that to Brandon Johnson, though. I gotta be real. Like, dude, he
No,
sucks.
I mean, Brandon
He
Johnson
sucks
is going
shit.
turncoat pretty quick.
Dude, he
Breaking
needs...
news: Brandon Johnson has
no.
been executed. Source:
Yeah.
Chicago Fraternal Order of Police.
Brandon Johnson could turn around his mayorship by simply doing corruption the right way. He's got to get one of the unions with sauce to do corruption with. Like, I know, no, I'm really happy he's with the teachers unions, and that's good. but he needs to like call up the pipe fitters union and be like, "Yo, I need these Lincoln Park aldermen. I need their kneecaps broken." He needs to do that. That's what he needs to get some sauce like that, and I would get massive respect there.
He needs to call up the International Union of Light Bulb Installers, and he just needs to talk to
Exactly.
Joe Krasowski down there, and he just says, "Listen, if you vote for me, I'll make sure that there's 3 people to every light bulb changing crew, so that you can do it the right way, the Polish way."
Yeah.
So true.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
See, Akron city politics is just so fucked. Like,
Oh yeah, it's
as a person heavily invested in it, like we just elected our first person of color mayor in 2023, and he's not even African American.
What?
He's Pakistani American.
Oh, what is the racial demographic of Akron? Because we just had in my town, we just had our first city councilor who was of color, and we're like 89% white, I think, at the last census.
Well, like that makes more sense.
Yeah, but that's not, crazy. Oh, so we're 59% white.
Yeah,
that's kind of bad. Yeah.
No, it's not as bad as
1.13%.
Let me clarify. The 55% white is not a bad thing. The bad thing is that you haven't had a person of color on the city council forever.
I mean,
we've had people on city council that are African for like a long time. It's just we never had a mayor that's been African American. And we never had a person of color mayor until now.
I mean, Chicago was pretty bad. I mean, Harold Washington was the first black mayor of Chicago, and then he was only elected in 1993.
Yeah, but that was also.
Yeah, but you also had the Daley machine there. You had ethnically white mayors.
Yeah,
you didn't get major African American mayors until the 60s, and Cleveland was the first. Actually,
hey, y'all wanna know something? I live in Bridgeport.
You're woke.
I live in Bridgeport. I live in the Daley neighborhood. I literally live in Daleyville. That's
you stuff ballots with just Kennedy written on it in white paper.
Yup. That's me. That's me.
Yes.
I love my neighborhood. I love Southside, but I also will totally openly admit that I have benefited from decades of corruption. And I've heard a lot of stories about the Daleys. So the Dan Ryan, which heads south from the Loop, the expressway, the reason it was built where it was is because Daley Sr., as a kid, was a part of a, quote, athletics club. It was a gang. And what they would do is they would patrol Wentworth Avenue to, like, keep black people out. Like, that was his whole thing. He's like, I want to keep black people out of my neighborhood. So he would patrol
Wentworth
Wentworth
just doing, like, the bit from The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Whenever they flash back to the 60s.
But here's the thing. When Daley became mayor and he got to decide where the highway was going, guess what avenue he specifically decided to run it along? Guess which avenue? Wentworth fucking Avenue.
Yeah.
Wentworth fucking Avenue. Yeah, no, the Daleys are evil creatures. As governor of Illinois, I would executive order reinvent incarnation just so we can give Daley Sr. the death penalty again. Just so we can give Daley Sr. the death penalty.
I think what's funny is, like, you always hear about, like, those major city mayors who just, like, fucking suck. But then, you have Akron. It's still an important city, but, it's not on the size or importance as, Chicago or even Cleveland. But it's like, we just have these guys, like, the mayor before the last one, Pasqualik. He was the longest serving mayor.
Yeah.
But he might be the biggest piece of shit that, like, the city's ever seen. It's like...
That's usually what happens.
He's been there for like 30-some years, and he resigned out of spite because city council didn't want to pass something. And then the guy that succeeded him, Horgan, he literally endorsed Bloomberg in the 2020 primaries.
What the hell?
It's like...
That's another facet of Midwest culture. It's just shitty local government.
Yeah. But then he endorsed his African American, but then Horgan endorsed his African American. I guess it's not. I don't know, not vice mayor, but there's a deputy mayor,
Yeah.
and he just got absolutely crushed in the primary because he was like 70 some years old
Oh
and
my
just
god.
completely out of touch. But his name is Marco Somerville, and his daughter's name is Margot Somerville, and she's the president of city council.
Oh Jesus. But
That's
anywho,
so we love
anywho,
Nepo babies.
anywho, we are about to go on our little break here. So we will be back right after in a bit. AK, the editing will make that immediately happen. So we'll be right back.
What the whoa?
What the woke?
There's woke in my
Great
seat.
say it.
There's woke. Okay, speaking of wokeness, so in the middle, while we were recording the 9/11 episode, apparently, Alberto Fujimori in Peru died. Like that was announced.
That was actually
while
what we were talking about. Yeah.
Is that yeah?
Another victim of woke.
Yeah, another victim of woke.
So actually, we were thinking about you need to find yourself a world leader that you just fucking hate for no fucking reason.
You need a villain. Like Chapo had
Yeah.
Erdogan early on as a villain. You need a
Okay.
villain.
Well, okay. I mean, I don't know who's my villain's gonna be.
You can be, you know what? It needs to be a Midwestern villain. You know, it can be like somebody from.
Well, I mean, I have Jacob Fry.
Well, so
I have
I mean,
Jacob Fry.
I was just gonna say it would be Jacob Fry then. Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob Fry. I hate the man.
But see, the problem is like, how many people actually know who Jacob Fry is?
Not a lot, but I'm also allowed to hate him
Yeah.
still. Like, I mean, he's my
Yeah,
villain.
that's true.
Like, I don't know. I have deep, deep hatred for that man. Evil, evil man. But yeah, no. Alberto Fujimori died. That's just damn.
Fascist down.
Fascist.
Attack watch.
Yeah. No, I'm just like I didn't think that man would ever die. I'm not gonna lie. He seemed immortal to
He
me.
was old as shit, wasn't he? He was in his 90s.
86.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I don't know. He's just one of those guys who it's like, shit. When it's like he thought he was gonna live forever, but no.
He has like the evil Reaganite gene that just makes
Yeah.
him live insanely long.
That's what Pinochet made it to like 91 or 92 or something like that. He made it pretty old too.
Yeah.
Like they all made it like
I
old
think-
as shit.
I think Henry Kissinger actually was a lich, and now we're just seeing like all the dominoes topple because he
Yeah.
can't perform his evil
Well,
magic
no,
anymore.
no. Kissinger was kind of like, so he was sort of like the life force. He was kind of like emanating the life force. But when he died, you know, they didn't have the life force emanator anymore. You know, his aura wasn't there to keep the rest of these guys alive. So now they're all just dropping like flies. That's
Or
actually
I just think it's, or maybe it's just the passage of time, and all these people were active in the 70s. Just a thought.
maybe. I could consider that, but I don't feel like considering that as an
Breaking
option.
Midwesterner learns
No,
about
I
the passage
think-
of
I
time
think the-
more
This
than
is
11.
this is a paranoid conspiratory podcast.
I
So.
think Henry Kissinger was the phylactery of like many of these evil people.
Yeah,
Now that he's gone, it's just
yeah.
they'll keep dropping.
Actually, it all comes out to when Gorbachev died. Think about that.
Oh,
No, that was good though. We like that.
no, he was not good. Be quiet. No, we do
No,
not.
no,
like
that's what
Gorbachev.
I'm saying is Gorbachev
Oh, yeah.
dying was a good thing because he's
Okay.
a bitch. Fuck him.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I was about to say if you thought he was good.
Wait.
This is
what the fuck?
this is
Hold on.
my specialty. Okay, this is my specialty
No, I
in
just-
history. Yo, Gorbachev, fucking bitch.
You know who also died on 9/11?
Who?
Chiro Gonzalez. 3 years ago.
Wait, did he die on 9/11 3 years ago?
Yeah, I thought this week was still a big joke.
Oh my
I
god,
didn't realize that.
dude, what the heck? Dude, I feel like guys who die on 9/11, it's always the funniest guys who die on 9/11. Like it's always somebody.
You'll never forget.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll never forget it. Dude, you know what would have been really funny? I wish OJ lived long enough to die on 9/11. That would have been
no.
funny. I think OJ dying on 9/11 would have been like peak shit. That would
So-
that would cause
One
a,
of
that
my-
would imagine the discourse. Like
one of my favorite things from the OJ death was so I'm in this Ohio politics group chat, do you guys know well, I'm not gonna say him, but this guy adds OJ right after he dies and goes welcome Orenthal. And the entire chat just erupts because that was also the day that uh, Elon the boar changes so
Yeah.
that you can't block someone to remove them from a group chat. You have to have the owner of the group chat manually remove someone. So, so we had to DM the person repeatedly to go, get OJ Simpson out of the group chat. And this wasn't the first time he's done it.
No, I
Randomly
mean,
adds
no,
OJ Simpson.
you can have like one or two like
Yeah, you could.
funny like big celebrities in the group chat as a treat.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
also did
I've
that with
added
GOP
Gunter
Josh.
Freilinger to many a chat.
I mean, there's also,
Tim Ryan's also in that chat, and he actually looks at it. It's kind of
What?
concerning.
that's got to be concerning. Not as concerning as JD Vance and his interactions with
true.
17-year-olds, but that is what it is, I guess.
Now, Red Eagle Politics, please show us on the doll where JD Vance touched you.
Juvenile Timber Vance. That's what they're calling him, folks.
Yeah.
That's what they're calling him. JP Mandel.
I
Love this guy.
actually just referenced election Twitter on the pod. I'm gonna kill myself.
That's okay. We reference
It's
it all the
okay.
time. As long as it's in a negative light, it's fine to reference it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
As long as you're making fun of them, you're
And
good.
also, something like Red Eagle Politics is so big now that he's actually referenced on actual media, which is very concerning.
Wait, is he
Media, of course.
actually?
But,
Is he actually?
Yeah.
It's like GOP Josh. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
hey, shout out to my homie GOP Josh.
Is GOP Josh an Ohioan? Or...
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's from like Circleville, like
Yeah,
he's
he's
like
a-
Columbus area.
GOP Josh is a Nazi.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's the other thing I wanted to talk about too while we were on here is like the Midwest and like the states. Ohio is like the Nazi Germany of the Midwest.
No,
Alright, you
no,
recognize
you
that.
can't.
No, that's Indiana. That's Indiana. What are
Yeah,
you
that's-
doing?
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
Ohio
that's
is more
Indiana.
like a Serbia, I guess.
Yeah, Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ohio. Serbia's an
Dude, we
accurate.
made this map.
No,
Jamie,
this,
pull up the
this
map.
makes sense. This makes sense because Ohio is
'Cause we
Serbia,
had-
and then Michigan is Croatia because of our
Croatia.
massive coastline.
Yeah, and we made all the plain states Ukraine.
The plain states are
I
Ukraine.
think- I think. Do we think like Wisconsin, like Montenegro or something?
No, I believe that Illinois was Bulgaria and Missouri was Romania
Interesting.
That's right.
because they were
That's-
divided by the river.
That's interesting. Also, like that, way too much time on your hands if you're making that type of analysis. Way too much time on your hands. That's
It's
Jamie, pull up the global Midwest map.
Not that
Are
I'm,
we
I'm
at-
not like that guy. I'm not like that guy who believes that the America is about to collapse. But if it ever does, we all know that the Midwest will be the scene of ethnic fighting not seen since the Yugoslav wars.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
yeah, dude. We get really.
Dude, I'm gonna be.
Dude, it's gonna be Morrison County. There's going to be a Polish genocide there. That's what's gonna happen in Minnesota.
Well, no, it's not. It's not even going to be like ethnically based. It's going to be ethnic conflict based across state lines. So you'll have like white and black
Yeah.
people from Michigan fighting white and black people from Ohio.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
yeah.
I'm
I mean, yeah.
gonna be leading the JD Pond in Western Ohio, just taking golf carts all across the cornfields and tractors.
Oh my god. Also, golf carts fun to drive. Driving golf carts is a very
Oh,
Very
thing
fun.
to do.
Very fun.
So
I enjoy
okay,
it.
so here's my Midwest dad story. So my mom's father had a weenie cart.
Yeah.
And we got it from a golf course. It had the big attachment, but it was a workhorse. So it was like a souped up Subaru engine in a golf cart. And my dad took it. We sold the hot dog cart portion, and he turned it into a snowplow.
What?
And he had a winch, and we would get in the golf cart and plow people's driveway.
That's so real.
Oh my gosh.
And
You
he's-
should just
and
do
that's
that with
what's
an
up.
ATV. Like they're designed for,
Yeah.
but that is so real.
And at one point, he put like a dump bed on it and like a bunch of other shit. He put like a lawnmower on the plow. At one point.
Are you saying that your deadbeat father pimped out a golf cart?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, my father did a lot, but also he did a lot of bad things too, so it evens out.
You know, Dill, completely off topic here, but can you? I just gotta say, your voice does not match how you look at all, like at all.
What the fuck is that
I
supposed to
think it
mean?
does. I think
Like
it
I don't
does.
know. I thought your voice would be a little deeper. That's what I thought. A little bit of
Oh,
a deeper
why?
voice. I don't know.
How do I look like I'm baby faced?
I mean, no. Well, you dress like you have a deeper voice. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I dress like I have a fag set. All right.
Uh,
Be
but yeah.
surprised. You should
I
be more
mean,
surprised that I don't have a pronounced
uh, I mean, I
gay
get.
voice.
I I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, you sound like a bisexual. You do sound. You have.
Oh, yeah,
You,
Very,
exactly.
yeah,
very,
you.
very bisexual.
Yeah, you have
You
a
should
very.
see him carry. You should see him carrying a fishing pole and tackle box.
Yeah, well,
Well,
When
so
Dill
people
finally comes to
always
Chicago, I can see this.
for the record, I always have a fishing pole in my car. Reed can attest to this because okay, so the first time we were, well, the only time we're in fucking
We
Finley,
went to the
Ohio for the
eclipse.
eclipse,
Yes,
and he
I
goes,
did a I
"Where
did a
are
Dukes
you?"
of Hazzard jump off of a railroad track. Long story. We'll
Dude,
get to that another
that's.
time.
Yeah, yeah. No, no. All right. So, and he goes, "Where are you?" And I go, "I'm fishing." I go, "I'm stuck. I'll be up in a bit."
I did try to call him
And
like 4 times, and he was just he
yeah,
came out and
and
his shoes were just caked in mud.
so I got my fishing pole stuck in a tree, and it took me half an hour to get the lure back because I didn't want to cut it, and I didn't want to go back to my car to get my lighter. So I almost fell into the Blanchard River,
Oh my
which is
god.
the
You would
muddiest
have
fucking
gotten
river
you
I've
would have
ever
gotten
seen.
all of the cancer from that if you fell in there.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Findlay, Ohio, the other rubber capital, and also former oil capital of the world. Still Marathon Oil.
Interesting.
But uh, just and I just walk up, and I go, "Where are you?" And I just see this man staring me down in the middle of the parking lot, just like, "Oh, yep, that's him. He's judging me already."
Oh my
'Cause
god.
like
True.
my
And
pants are
then
rolled up, my
and
shoes are just caked in mud, my fishing pole is caked in mud.
and then we committed a legal transaction.
Oh.
No,
No. We will not go further on that. We will if you guys don't want to go further. Primary Dill just sounds
No.
like he
yeah,
does not want to go further on that, so we won't. I'm
fair enough.
respectful. We will not talk about any
That's fair.
transactions of that sort. Um.
We were afraid we were gonna get hit by a car though. We were sitting
Oh.
on
We
a
were
curve.
sitting on the outside edge of a curve, and like we could look straight down the road, and you could see all the cars coming towards us.
And it
And
was a curve that didn't have like speed warnings, but it
Yeah.
was a like a 90-degree turn.
That also was like the perfect spot to watch the eclipse, though.
you know,
Yeah,
Di-
that
you
was, that
know,
was pretty cool.
Dill. Imagine if you got hit by a car. The driver was a Livigar. Imagine that. That would probably
It was
suck.
just nice.
wouldn't it?
Wow.
She's already drunk whatever before. It didn't matter.
Dill's famous last words, "Wow," with an A.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Although I was on my bike yesterday and I almost got hit twice.
Oh,
Oh, it was
dang.
so fun.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
I'm one of those guys. I ride my bike everywhere.
wow. Woke,
Well,
wokeness.
yeah.
Wokeness is
Oh,
riding a
He's
bike.
so fucking woke.
Yeah.
So I do have another fishing pole story. So one it was back in April. I was like, you know what? I want to go fishing in the canal. So if people don't know Akron, it's a former canal town, but it still has big portions of the Highland Erie Canal that go from Cleveland all the way down to the Ohio River, like in Portsmouth. But those don't exist
Hey, Dill,
anymore.
what do you think of the Cleveland show? You know, you live in around Cleveland. What do you think of the Cleveland show?
I've never watched the Cleveland show. Let me
I've-
continue with my
Like
fishing
Cleveland,
story.
Clevelanders, like Ohioan.
And I grabbed my like 10-foot ugly stick pole, and I just walk downtown with this fucking
I didn't
fishing
know you
pole.
were a rich asshole. 10-foot ugly stick. Fuck you.
Man, I get it when I go sawguy fishing. It's so good. I've caught two fish in Ohio before. Didn't realize it until after I ate them, but
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like fishing. Not a fishing person.
get her out of here. Get her out of
Listen.
here. We're taking over the podcast.
Don't give her her
We're turning
jacket.
into a fishing podcast.
Get out of
no,
your own
this is
podcast.
this is not a fishing podcast. This is not a fishing podcast.
Not news.
No, I really hate how fish feel in my hand. Like, that's why I can't do it.
Well, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
just wear some gloves. Get a washcloth.
I'm sorry that you never had a father figure who cared about you in your life.
I
never learned.
I
I learned fishing from my mom, actually, which is really funny.
I did have a father figure. It's just that he didn't like the fact that I decided to transition so I was more comfortable dating men. But, that's besides the point. Yeah,
You're such a chud.
I'm not a chud. I am HSTS. That's the official. I'm HS. Okay,
we're cis, so we don't know what the fuck this is.
Okay,
Okay.
I need to defend myself because you're like, after I set my own thing, you're like, girl.
Oh wait. Also,
girl.
I don't get to defend myself. You call me a Reddit bisexual.
Yeah. This is my this is my show. This is my show, so I get to defend myself.
Did you see the question thread, Dylan? Did you see that it was just
Dude, that
all
question-
questions about you
oh my
being
God.
a chaser?
Yeah, I was gonna have a question thread.
I
but-
almost blocked everyone in that thread. Like, I was so close.
Oh my
That's such a
God.
good bit.
No, so, I need to explain myself. I am not homophobic. Not homophobic. I
highly doubt.
I am not homophobic. It is just on a personal level thing for me. I was more comfortable with the idea of dating a man as a woman because I am more comfortable being a woman. That's why. It's just an aspect of that I'd prefer to live life as a woman. But these wokeoids won't accept that. They won't accept that. And you know what? But these cis people, they can't just like hear Maoist self-help column. They have to sit their ass down and listen. And that's what I need y'all to do right now.
I sit my ass down and listen every week. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah. You
And
guys.
I will sit my ass down and listen to myself this week.
Yeah. But that's my explanation on that. And I am not going. Dyl doesn't get to defend himself though. He is a chaser and a Reddit bisexual.
He is
And that
chaser, yeah.
yeah.
Whatever you say, whatever you say.
I've met him in person. I can confirm he's a chaser and a Reddit bisexual.
Yeah.
And he's not woke.
I was kind of scared when you were initially gonna come to Chicago Labor Day week, and I'm like, oh, what, like, is Dyl gonna try?
Oh yeah, okay. So it's a little bit of story time. So I originally was planning like, all right, Labor Day weekend. So I'm an aerospace engineering student, which means I get like no time. I don't get a summer break anymore. I don't get spring break. I barely get winter break. So it's like I'm just gonna do little mini trips. So a lot of my trips have been just going to random places in Ohio. I went to like Erie, Pennsylvania one day. I went to Wheeling, West Virginia. I was like, no, fuck it. I've only been to Chicago once. I'm gonna go to Chicago Labor Day weekend. I'm gonna go beat up Morgan. I'm gonna go throw him in Lake Michigan. I'm gonna have some fun.
You're gonna beat up a woman,
I was like,
dude.
besides the point.
Dude.
Very transphobia in the.
But I was tired.
self-help
I worked at a factory all summer. I was tired. Did a lot of shit. I was like, you know what? I need the money. I'm gonna stay home. So I decided to cancel. Didn't go to Chicago. But then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll do like a day trip with a friend to Pittsburgh. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to cancel because my muffler was about to fully fall off, but got that temporarily fixed, and then my ass got COVID.
Damn. Well, Dyl, you better make it down to Chicago here soon. You gotta come to Chicago.
Yeah, it sounds like God has a plan for you, and he wants your ass dead. So.
Reid, you just want to go to Chicago? You want to start a gang?
Let's do the Erie, or not Erie, but the Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, we can do that.
Absolutely.
I'll meet y'all in
We
Gary.
could do that.
Yeah. You can make that like a mouse self-help vlog. You can do it like the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
vlog.
We'll get everybody a lapel mic and we'll like loudly talk about how Gary is like, wow, look at that decrepit fucking building there.
We'll
See,
just yeah
see
That
for
for an
me,
hour.
we'll
as
just
a
beam
former
and
Ohio,
res
Western
like
Ohio resident, just that part of the state is so barren and lifeless. So like coming to Akron or even like these small dying towns, like even like
yeah.
Wheeling or East
Yeah.
Liverpool, whatever.
I
Fascinating.
have driven
I
down.
love, I love. I was like, where'd you get stuck on 75?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have driven
In
down
Western Ohio?
I-75
D-
in Ohio. It is
Dill
bleak.
Dill sees a city of
Because
like
that's the
100,000 people and he's like, holy shit, a fucking metropolis right here.
Yeah.
You know,
oh,
fucking.
that's literally me with Cleveland. It's like it's my fucking mecca. I go up there and go,
D-
holy shit, it's
Dill,
a real city.
yeah,
I think
Dill,
it's kind of problematic if you say Cleveland is your mecca. I'm just saying that.
yeah, Dill, yeah, what the fuck, Dill? They're
I'm
call
sorry.
they're calling him Dastardly Dill. That's what they're calling him. They're calling him Dastardly Dill. He's a dastardly
I'll take that
guy.
over anything else you call me.
Uh you do realize once this is released, it's over for you. It's over for you, dude. You're
It's
gonna
gonna
get
be
so
so
many.
over.
It's already
Dude,
been over.
I mean, it's
They're
been
not even gonna talk about me. They're just gonna talk about
yeah,
Dylan.
yeah. I mean, like, it doesn't help that like I've half of the time I've been steering the podcast back towards just insulting you. See, no. It's so great having three people, having two
Women
guests and
would
three
only
people.
do one thing: make fun of men.
Yep.
AKA me.
Yeah. No. Reed's cool. I can't make I can't make fun of him. He's cool.
Folks, this Dill fella, this Dill character,
Many people have
he's
said
not.
this to me.
No. I mean.
He's woke and he's gay.
No. It's so great having three people on though, cause it's so fun having two people target one person. It's just so
It is.
fun. It's
No,
really
it's
fun.
not.
Yes, yeah.
No.
Well, it is fun. It's just
Let's
you are
say my
the
rights are being violated as
you're
a person.
you are the target, and that's why you're coping right now. You're the target.
You know what
That's
we
it.
also
That's
need
it.
to
You
do?
know what? We're taking you to Lima, Ohio, Morgan. We're taking you
Oh
to
no!
Lima.
Do not take me to Lima. I'm not going to Lima. Is that where Lima
Lima's
cats
in-
are from?
No.
I
No.
don't know.
So it's
I don't know.
Lima is named after Lima, but I think lima beans are named after Lima. It's named
Okay.
Lima because of the malaria medicine came from Lima, Peru.
Oh,
Yeah, and it
interesting.
used to be
Lima's
a
a,
huge fucking swamp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Lima is an old rail and industrial town, only place in the world that they make M1 Abram tanks. So if the
Yeah, I'm
nukes
not.
start flying,
I'm not
my
a.
family's got to say goodbye.
I'm not a nerd. Not a nerd like that, so I wouldn't have known that. Man, Dill, why are you such a nerd? Why are you such a nerd? Aerospace engineer, band kid, just.
Democrat.
Yeah, exactly. You're just like, it's like you got an
I'm-
L. You have an L on your forehead constantly.
Well,
It's that all-star
And also,
stuff.
the only
We need
the only
to
reason why I
the
was in
iHeart
Chicago was because I was top 20 in the nation for NAQT Quiz Bowl my
the
senior year.
iHeart
Oh
eating
my
shit image.
God.
We need that, but we just need to put Dill's face on it.
Actually, I shouldn't say much. In middle school, I got my
In
team
middle
for
school, like that means
yeah,
anything.
yeah, it doesn't. But my team for the stock market game, got first
Oh,
place in
shut
the
up.
state of Minnesota for the middle school division. My team got first place. So
I
and
did.
and
I
my
did do
and
like
I
a.
and my team on quote.
This is kind of lame.
Yeah, it is lame. I'm lame. I talk, no, that's the best part of me insulting people, is that, like, I'm also lame as shit. Like, I am not a fun person. Every day I wake up, and it's like I watch a little bit of TikTok, and then I play fucking Sudoku. Like, that's what I do.
Oh my God.
No, Sudoku is so fucking real. I can do extreme
no.
puzzles in like under 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, extreme puzzles
It's like
are...
when people,
Yeah.
but it's like when people make fun of me. It's just because like I actually do shit and I do too much shit, and that's just
Yeah.
why people dog on
You do
me.
too much shit.
Yeah, Dill, you do need to tone it back a little bit. Like, sometimes it seems like you're so stressed out, and I'm just like, dog, you need to tone it back a bit, Maybe don't do band
I have
next year.
cutbacks.
Don't do band.
Maybe don't
I
get
can't.
maybe don't get COVID. Have you thought about that?
Wait, you have to
And
be in
then I had
band?
to run. No. I don't have classes next fall.
Wait,
I'm going to a co-op.
what's...
I'm working on another factory.
Oh! Well, yeah, you
It's,
have co-op.
I have a 5-year degree.
Oh, you have
It's
a 5-year...
mandatory.
Oh.
Ethnic white boy works at factory in Midwest.
Wow.
Dude,
That's
I'm
fucking-
pretty sure I'm gonna get mesothelioma after the summer. I
Folks,
inhaled so much metal dust
they're
and
calling him
asbestos.
mesothelioma
It hadn't even-
Dyl. He's gonna be coughing up. You know, that's what they're
Hey,
calling.
I
They
know.
had me moving
I know
50
that this is like a
in
very
100-degree
Maoist.
room. It's
I know that
awful.
this is like a very Maoist chat, but I do
Yeah.
have to say, Abdul is the head of the Taliban, still stuck in my fucking head. Still, I'm gonna be on my deathbed saying that
Dude.
debate was so
It's
fucking
that-
funny last night.
Dude, that debate
Concepts
was.
of the plan is
I'm thinking if there's
Morgan?
a second debate, I'm gonna be doing a Maoist self-help column, which is just me live reacting to the debate with some friends. That's like the plan.
Oh yeah, you gotta invite me there.
I gotta
Oh,
get a whole group
absolutely.
together for that. Yeah, we're gonna live react to them.
so I was at a debate watch party last night with all of the Democrats in the county, and my
so
friends
like
were
3.
getting so tips. No, we're like the 5th most Democratic
I'm
county in
joking.
the state.
I'm joking.
Get around here.
I'm joking.
Do not disrespect Summit County in this household. Get out of
Hey,
here.
good thing I don't live in your
Oh.
household.
But my friends were getting so tipsy. All the guys were getting so mad at them. It was so funny. They just kept shushing them.
Yeah, I know. I was getting progressively more drunk as that debate was going on because it was a miserable fucking it was miserable, but because see, debates were fun when Trump actually was able to clap back, but he doesn't
had no
clap back
sauce.
anymore. Yeah, no sauce.
He's just
Ozempic
insane.
made him uninsold.
They're
Yes.
eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the pets.
Okay, you know what? Let's briefly touch on that. So
Okay.
I'm-
Okay.
So as a
No, Dill. We're gonna have to touch on that on the Patreon episode because we're almost to the end here.
not the woke.
Yeah.
Get it out of here. We're taking
I
over the
know.
podcast. We're making it 2 hours long.
No, we're not doing that. We have a half-hour Patreon bonus episode. We'll talk about the debate on that. But
Stop chilling.
yeah, I'm gonna shill. It's a fucking Patreon. You get a half-hour additional
Capitalism.
episode every
Get
week.
a real balanced.
Fuck you. But anywho, before we
See,
end,
I'm a good guest. I don't interrupt as much.
yeah,
Still, though.
yeah. Reed is the good guest. Can we? Now the third hashtag of the night. Reed is the good guest. But anywho, before we head out, Reed first. Do you have anything you want to promote? Or just say your name again.
I would like to promote my account, RustBeltRed. That's underscores in between there on Twitter. Yeah, I'm a Midwestern nationalist. If you don't like that, you can go fuck yourself.
That's fair. That's fair. Dill, do you have anything to promote? You seem like more of a guy with a little bit more to promote here.
Well, something slipped our mind here, Mr. Reed. Do you want to talk about our alt-his series that someone, aka me, won't finish?
Well, you see, we can save that for the bonus episode.
No,
You see,
no,
that's
okay,
the
you can
one.
promote
We're gonna
that
plug it
here.
real quick.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
plug it, but we can talk
Yeah.
about it a little bit more in the last half hour. The bonus
Exactly.
episode.
Well,
So-
you see, it's called Crush 'em All, Nick, and then Dylan won't finish his fucking work, so I can't continue
Yeah, so
it.
it's what if Nikita Khrushchev was born in the United States and was a based populist governor of Ohio?
Ethnic white in Ohio? What?
No way.
Okay.
And we're currently working on the Nixon chapter, so
Okay. That's pretty cool.
we're at 1956 right now.
Yeah, working on it.
Reed
By
does
that,
the
it's
Soviet
Reed.
Union
It's
side.
Reed is doing the work, and Dill is just sitting there. Being like,
Dill can attest to this. There's the joke of I'm beating you until you finish the fucking timeline stick.
now we're publicly executing this guy for not finishing his part of the
No.
list.
Well, you see, that's the problem. We can't execute him because if he dies, then the timeline will never get finished.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
the
publicly
issue.
beat him.
And-
We're just gonna publicly.
Yeah.
beat
I have a
him.
football game this weekend. Next weekend I'll lock in. All right, you don't understand. I've been saying this for the past
Dill,
2 months.
You've been saying you're gonna lock in for a while, yeah, and you haven't done that yet. Like,
I think I locked in too hard and got COVID. So.
Dill, do you want to say your @? On Twitter too? You never specifically said your @.
Is Chaser Guy 9?
No, it's Dill Guy 9.
Yeah, it's Dill Guy 9.
No.
Get it right. But anywho.
Yeah, I'm DEI Dill.
DEI Dill. But anywho, folks, that is today's episode. Pay me $3 a month. It's only $3 a month for the Patreon. We got a ton of bonus episodes up there as well. And we're gonna have one right after this one, and I'm gonna be talking about more bullshit with these two fuckers for another half hour. But
remember, Mother Michigan and Father Superior love all of their children.
Exactly.
Stay woke and stay friend up.
And step cousin Erie has fetal alcohol syndrome. Anywho, thank you so much for watching tonight or listening. Fuck, I've been drinking while we've been doing this podcast. So but yeah, no, thank you so much for listening tonight. If you're on Patreon, see you on the bonus episode. If not, I will see you next week. Bye-bye.